Good afternoon. Calling case number 210133 LT Rawsonville Woods versus Bet Beck.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Mione, P number 68739 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, this is the second hearing set on a non-payment of rent matter. It does not appear that the tenant is here. If he is not, I will move for a default judgment for possession, Your Honor. And I can put those terms on the record if you like.
Would you please?
Thank you, Judge. Again, this is a non-payment of rent case. Rent to retain in this matter is $5,978.13. Court costs of $166. Total due $6,144.13. We would ask that the date to pay or vacate would be February 16th, Your Honor. And if you like, I could submit that judgment to the court, or if you're doing it on the record.
Would you submit it to the court, please?
Certainly.
I would note for the record that this matter was scheduled at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is now 1:21 by the court's clock. The defendant having failed to appear, default judgment shall enter with the terms provided by counsel. I would note for everyone in the Zoom meeting that this hearing and all hearings this afternoon will be broadcast live on YouTube. Two 00136 LT Rawsonville Woods versus Chris Akron and Wendy Akron.
Thank you again, Judge John Mione on behalf of the plaintiff. This is a non-payment of rent case set for a second hearing. It does not appear that either of the tenants have appeared today, so I would like to move for a default judgment for possession, and I can put those terms on the record when you're ready, Your Honor.
Proceed, please.
Thank you, Judge. Current rent to retain is $985.21. Court costs of $166 for a total of $1,151.21, with a date to pay or vacate of February 16th, 2021. And I can likewise submit that default judgment to the court, Your Honor.
I'll note for the record that this matter was scheduled at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It's now 1:22 by the court's clock. Defendants having failed to appear, default judgment shall enter the amounts requested by counsel. Please submit that judgment to the court for entry. 210164 Harbor Club versus Angie Page.
Thank you, Judge. John Mione here for Harbor Club, and Ms. Page is here as well.
Ms. Page, your name for the record?
Angie Page.
Thank
P-A-G-E.
you.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, as indicated previously, myself and Ms. Page had a chance to discuss the matter in the breakout room. This is the second hearing on a non-payment of rent case, and we have reached a consent judgment, and I can put those terms on the record, and I will thereafter submit it to the court. Rent to retain, $3,124.36. Court cost of $167. Total due $3,291.36, with the date to pay or vacate or otherwise resolve the matter by February 16th, 2021. Ms. Page has indicated she's going to take the judgment to DHS and seek some assistance, while at the same time continuing to check with the local HARA about when their funds will be available. I did advise Ms. Page of her 3-day right to rescind since she's not here with counsel. And Ms. Page, I'll reiterate for the record, do I have your permission to sign off on the consent judgment and send it to the court per those terms?
Yes, you do.
Ms. Page, you heard the other terms put on the record by the attorney this afternoon,
Yes.
and that's your agreement?
Yes.
That's your full agreement? You haven't been promised anything else?
Yes, that's my agreement.
The attorney will submit the consent judgment to the court. I'll sign it. You'll get a copy in the mail, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Any questions, Ms. Page?
No, I do not.
We're all set. Have a good afternoon, ma'am.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. 210166 Harbor Club versus Kayla Morris.
John Mione on behalf of Harbor Club, Your Honor, and Ms. Morris is here.
Did you two have an opportunity to speak?
Yes, we did, Judge. Unfortunately, we have not come to a resolution today. This is a second hearing on a termination of tenancy case. And
Mr. Before you launch into that, let me see if this last case has resolved itself. If you're gonna need to have a full hearing with Ms. Morris.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, are you going to need to have a full hearing with Ms. Morris?
What I would request is that we could set it for a trial date with a date certain, because we may need to subpoena witnesses to appear. And if we have a date certain, then we can certainly get that set up.
Witnesses.
This is,
Well,
this is the date certain. Maybe I'm missing something. The notice for this afternoon says hearing on a termination of tenancy scheduled for 1 p.m.
Yes, Your Honor. And what we ask is because we didn't receive notice of this new hearing date until about 24 to 36 hours ago, that we get a chance to subpoena witnesses that would be relative to this matter. So if we could have a date certain for a trial, and I don't believe the defendant would be prejudiced in any regard in this, as it is the plaintiff's property that they were seeking to recover. And she certainly has her opportunity to subpoena any individuals on her behalf that she so chooses as well, and to present any evidence at that time.
Okay, so you're saying at the last hearing, no one told you that this hearing was going to be scheduled for today at 1 p.m.?
We did not receive notice until about 24 to 48 hours ago, Your Honor.
That wasn't my question. My question to you is, when whoever was here for the first hearing, they weren't told that the second hearing will be today? I'm not talking about the paper notice. I'm talking about actual notice from the clerk's office.
Actual notice, we didn't, or Judge, we received actual notice within the past couple of days, but we were told at the last hearing that the matter would be set for a hearing.
Okay,
But we did not confirm it on our calendar until we had the specific date. And that's because we've had experiences where the court date has been changed before our time. So we
It's
want to
okay.
make sure.
let me do this. I'm going to have my secretary check. Is 1 week enough, or do you need more time?
Your
No,
Honor,
if you look on see what we have next Thursday. I'm sorry, sir. What were you saying?
Your Honor, since there's potentially multiple witnesses that we might need to subpoena to give them adequate time, we would request 2 weeks for the trial date on this matter, Your Honor.
Ms. Morris, your response. Ms. Morris,
Sorry.
the attorney is asking to adjourn this case for 2 weeks.
Okay.
That would be February 18th at 1 p.m.
Okay.
That's okay?
Yes.
Is anything on that template thing? Oh, no, that's sufficient. No, don't go check. It's fine. So the hearing in this matter will be scheduled for February 18th, 2021 at 1 p.m. It will be the same Zoom information. The clerks will mail notice out to you, but just so we're clear, that will be the date. If the parties are able to resolve the matter before that next hearing date, please submit the paperwork beforehand to the clerk's office and they'll give it to me for entry. Anything else, counsel?
Nothing further on this matter, Your Honor.
Anything else, Ms. Morris?
No, that'll be it.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good afternoon.
You too.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. 210182 Lauren McKinney versus Tawan Tate.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Robert Higbee, P 82739, appearing on behalf of Ms. McKinney, who is also present on the Zoom.
And good afternoon, Your Honor. Ryan Hill, P68445, on behalf of Mr. Tate, who's also on via Zoom.
Have the parties had a chance to speak?
We have, Judge.
What are we doing this afternoon?
I think what we've agreed to, and opposing counsel can chime in, but I think we've agreed to a 7-day adjournment, and I'll give my client an opportunity. Maybe we can resolve this, Your Honor.
7 days will be sufficient?
That's all that I was given authority from opposing counsel, but I will take that.
That's what we've agreed to, Your Honor.
Mr. Higbee, my secretary, will check our schedule for next Thursday, the 11th. We have stuff on there. Let us see what the stuff is. Oh. And I'm gonna guess that you don't want to be behind our criminal docket.
Probably not, Your Honor.
What about the next day? The 12th?
I'm okay with the 12th if Mr. Higbee is.
Just take a quick look, Your Honor. I think that's fine. Yeah, it would be in the afternoon again, Your Honor, at 1 on the 12th.
Nothing at all? Oh, sweet. What time of day is better for you, Mr. Higbee, morning or afternoon?
The afternoon would be better for me, Your Honor. I have a motion hearing in the morning.
Mr. Hill, the afternoon good for you?
That's good for me, Your Honor.
I will see you next Friday, 2/12/21 at 1 p.m. Anything else, Mr. Higbee?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Anything else, Mr. Hill?
Just that I do apologize, Judge. I didn't make it back to my office. I would have preferred to appear via video. I do apologize.
No worries, sir. I understand trying to be 3 places at the same time.
Thank you, Judge.
We're all set. Have a good day.
Thank you,
Thank
Your
you.
Honor, too.
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Higbee.
No problem. Thank you.